Hey, how's it going, guys? Let's continue with the game that I definitely haven't finished and then started again the next day. Because, haha, that'd be silly. So, I'm a girl called Tanya, I think. And being Tanya, I'm a bit of a rebel. Oh, what the fuck happened? I'm back in time. Okay, I can't. That one. That one. Do. 2 months passed and temporary whispers of foul play, blah blah blah. Yeah, we've already seen that bit. We don't need to read it again. Fuck it. I am going to now be Tanya. You are Tanya. Yeah, we've already. No wonder you and Mother get along. Then I better go speak. There's never good news. For no, would have stayed hidden. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. All of this stuff, I'm pretty sure I already read. Wait, did I go through these? Dear. The local buyer and seller of goods. He does a little trade between the city and the village. You're not sure what the circumstances of his birth were, but you know he did fight in a war a few decades ago. Naga merchant. The merchant comes for very brief jaunts every once in a great while. No one you know has ever spoken with it. Really? He comes every so often, but has never had anyone even interested in his wares, to the point of even opening conversation. What's the point in him still coming? Village guards. Rough, hard-bitten men. None of them are from the village, and none of them are allowed to speak with the peasantry. Mandeep. Excuse me, I've got a cold. I apologise. I'll try and mute that, but I'll probably forget. The village doctor, which is to say Laxmi's doctor. He's absolutely never spoken to a peasant unless he has to, but in his dealings with his social equals and superiors, he seems perfectly laid back and genial. Payal, a young girl, bright and active. She likes you a lot and listens to pretty much whatever you say. Bullshit, I'm a loner, I've got no friends. Harish, an earnest, hard-working man, proud of his large family. Oh god, how many people here? Nalaya. You vaguely heard that Hanu has a grown sister, but she's always kept to herself and her peasant husband, and you've never spoken to her, yet you get the sense she doesn't like you. That sounds more like it, being the loner that I am. Nita. Nita's a friend of your mother. In another life, she could have been a member of any ruling council in the world. In this one, she runs her household with astounding finesse and energy. Aunt. Your aunt is a willful, lively woman with very strong opinions. She has grown to love your uncle, but they disagree frequently. Uncle. Your uncle is a hard-working, earnest, pleasant man, not unlike your father. Your aunt runs him ragged sometimes. Hanu's father. A merchant caste couple, they keep mostly to themselves. The father is loud and you've never once heard the mother speak. Hannah's mother. Exactly the same thing. Hanu. The son of the town merchant caste denizen. You avoid him, and he avoids most of the villagers, but you've heard he's surly and prone to aggressive outbursts. Radha. The oldest woman in the village. She gives a lot of advice to a lot of people, and it's not always what people want to hear. Laxmi. She's owned this land ever since her husband died, and in the past few years she's snapped up a dozen others on top of it. You hear she's part of Bhimra's council, but all that means to the village is she's gone more often, leaving her hand-picked squad of guards to enforce her uncompromising order. She's like Emperor Palpatine, but on a smaller scale. On a smaller, more rural scale. Juhi. Just about the only person you really look forward to seeing, and the only other girl you know who hasn't really been looking forward to being betrothed. Father. At times doting, at times exasperated, your mother and father have been through hard times, but never times harder than this. Your father's toy-making abilities have brought in some extra money, but from the outside, the occasional borrowed or rented book are all that separate you from every other peasant family. Mother. At times, that's the same, but without the added explanation. Yay, well done. Locations, Taxila. You know that the University of Taxila is a week's journey by horse, and that anyone, regardless of wealth or standing, can work their way towards an education there. Laxmi doesn't want any of you to know that even that much, but then no one you know takes much of an interest in the university anyway. Laxmi's estate. No peasant is allowed on Laxmi's estate unless they have specific instructions to go there, or they're being tried and punished. The country. The land your village occupies, sometimes referred to as the She-Wolf's Den from a legend about its founding, used to be adjacent to every lucrative trade route. Hard times have undercut the stability of the village, both economically and socially, and yet, from what you hear of uprisings all over the countryside, peace is precious. The village. You've nothing to compare your village to, but reports of the city and neighbouring farms. You've nothing to compare your village to but reports of the city and neighbouring farms. From the sound of it, the city is overrun with disease, evil Naga, and slum-dwelling thugs and murderers, and the other farms are in revolt. History of the village. Most of what you know is gossip and rumour. The village and surrounding farms belonged to Laxmi's husband until his death from illness. It should have gone to his family, but instead it went to her, and she's ruled it with a steady hand and a sharp lack of tolerance ever since. Travellers from the city have told you that she's been a member of its ruling council ever since the king and queen died, and from the way she embarks out every so often, she seems to be overseeing many farms besides this one. The city. You have little idea what's going on in the city. You've heard that some sort of ruling council replaced the king and queen when they died a year back. The poor and starving are being saved by a priest named Ranveer, and that the Naga are to blame for a lot of the troubles the city's going through. Right, cool. So what have we got? Old wooden elephant, an old toy hand-carved by a father and perceptibly cruder than his newest ones. Earrings. Some relatively nice earrings. Preemptive wedding gift from your aunt and uncle. Some coins. Coins can circulate around the village for decades. This handful predates the regicide. Icon of Bankamundi. An old battered icon of Bankamundi, protector of livestock. Cool. Hey, Radha, go on then. Your parents are waiting. Right, let's have a look at where we are actually. You are here. Your parents are near, close by. Where are you, Mum and Dad? Are you inside? Of course you are. Hi, Dad. Tanya, there you are. We've got good news. Wonderful news. I know you weren't really looking forward to this day, but I think we've done as well as any parent could. Father, I'm 15. You can just get to the point. We've arranged for you to marry Hanu, the merchant caste boy. If all goes well, and Hanu comes into his heritage, you'll one day be a merchant's wife. Everyone in the village knows Hanu is a stupid, foul-tempered cretin. Why did it have to be him? I knew it. I knew that would be the first thing out of the girl's mouth. As if his status didn't matter. As if a wife is powerless to change who her husband is. And no gratitude for the earth and sky we had to move to make this happen. Just the same stubborn rejection she would have given any man we picked. I am sick of this, Tanya. I am sick to death of this. So what? I'm supposed to say thank you for betrothing me to the most unliked boy in the village? No, no more out of you. You have no idea how hard we work to ensure you a husband who might actually take you away from this village, even though that would break our hearts. Times are getting harder out there, Tanya, and we wanted to give you a way out. So, if you don't like that way out just because the boy attached isn't the most sweet-natured groom in the village, I don't want to hear about it. We already arranged things with the parents. Tomorrow morning we're bringing our dowry out of Laxmi's vault. Between now and then, you are to go to Hanu and straighten out any possible enmity that might exist between the two of you. Be politer to him than you've been your own parents. Tanya, I'm sorry. Don't apologise to her. Tanya, go. Your father and I need to talk. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mum. Tanya, I've spoken with Hanu myself. I know he isn't the gentlest soul, or the kindest. Don't tell anyone I said this, but the plain truth is he's not half as smart as you are either. But a wise man once said there's no such thing as a fair marriage, and in my eyes, there's not a single boy in this village worthy of you. At least Hanu's birth will give you opportunities. Please don't try to make me feel better about this. I understand. Your mother doesn't, but I do. We made our decision, but you're the one who has to live with it. All I ask is that you trust us. We raised you right, and we wouldn't have betrothed you to Hanu if we didn't think you couldn't handle him. Wait, what? We wouldn't have betrothed you to Hanu if we didn't think you could handle him. If we didn't think you could handle... No, that's right. Well done. Well done, Dad. God, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Mum! There's nothing more to talk about. You'll speak to Hanu and maybe someday leave this place. What are you doing here? So go talk to him. God, my mum hates me. Everybody hates me. Why is everyone so mean? Why is everyone always so mean to me? I want to go south. This way. Yo, villager dude! Okay, you instead. Yo, villager lady. My husband seems being unbearable. Always complain about the food shortages if we weren't all hungry. Even the children are handling things better than him. Well, yeah, but he's probably fucking working hard and shit and stuff and junk. Can I talk to you, please, villager, dickhead? Ignore me then. Things will be fine, Tanya. My family's fine. Thanks for asking. Good. I'm glad. Glad you're fine. I'm not. I'm being married off to an asshole. Hey, Guardy boy. Move along. Lakshmi's back, and she won't be disturbed. I guess I won't be getting by this way. What? What was the fucking point in that? That's what I want to know. Why is everyone in this village such an arse? Like, all I wanted to do was walk through. Hey, Juhi. Apparently you're my BFF. Hi, BFF. Hi, bestie. Hey, guess who's done with her chores, and guess who's wearing her I just watched a baby elephant die face. You okay? Oh. They engaged me to Hanu. Hanu! Can you believe it? What? Are you serious? I mean, I guess you go talk to him, right? That's what your mother's going to tell you to do. Okay, just talk to me after, okay? Please? Go on, talk to me when you get back. Yeah, boy. Hi, Uncle. Tanya, can you please talk to your aunt? Sometimes the two of you just understand each other better than I can, and someone needs to explain to her that now is not the time to pester Lakshmi for extra food for a wedding feast. What? You don't think I should have my wedding feast? Well, it's not that I think you shouldn't, it's just that Lakshmi has been very strained lately, and I think going up to her demanding more food from the stockpiles for a big feast is probably not going to do much for keeping peace around here. Just speak with your aunt if you get the chance, would you? Please? What have I got? Resentful. Tanya refuses to hold back her anger any longer. Yeah. You have little idea what's going on in the city, Nagra. You've heard that some... Wait, what's... Oh, there we go. Right, yeah, some shit's going down. Where do I want to go? Crossways. Bom 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 bom. Right, you're both nobodies. What is this? Stables. Inside are the strongest, fastest horses in Bhimra. You've never ridden a horse before. Well, that was fucking worthwhile, wasn't it? Hey, Guardy boy! What are you doing? You're not going to the city for the peasants. Bhimra's starving. Go grow something, you lazy rat. Oh, okay, shit. Right, Who have we got? Mandeep. Mandeep glances at you dismissively over a leaf of parchment he's holding, then returns to his work, because apparently he's an asshole. Oh shit, wait, Mandeep is the father of the dude I'm supposed to marry, right? What's that? Fishes and Rocks. Tanya, I read the poem you gave me. I mean, there's a word here and I don't get it, but... You know, I might not be around to teach you everything. You'll have to find someone else who knows how to read. You're getting married. I want to get married. I can't wait to find out who my husband is. You know, I don't think I've ever really felt that way. Do you think that's weird? I guess Juhi said she doesn't, but all the other girls I know do. Marrying is fun. You get kids to boss around, and then you get to run a house. If running a house is so great, how come Laxmi has servants to do it for her? Because she's a rich noblewoman. My point is, how rewarding can it be if once she's able to pay people to do it for her? I don't know. Who told you running a house was fun? Did they run a house? And did they have a choice in the matter? Are you okay? No. I don't understand what you're talking about, but I don't want you to be sad. Can you feel better? No. She looks dejected and turned away. Hi Tanya, feeling better? No. An unobtrusive rock. Well outside the usual foot traffic. Right, that was worthwhile. Right, that way presumably leads to that bitch's house. Shit.